I'm really excited to be here with some of the cast members of Godspell, the next production at Gainesville High School. We have Robert Welchel. Robert will be serving as Jesus, playing Jesus in this role, Chandler Darby as Judas, and then for now we're going to call Taylor Hall random disciple number 4. That works for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Robert, let's start with you. Tell me, first of all, what is Godspell about?
About as if Jesus came back to this modern day and time, incorporating all the parables of the book of Matthew into present day so the audience can get a better understanding and better relation, better feel for what it is now, relating now, because it's easy to read something and then, just go in one, you just, store it back and you don't ever see it again. But when you see it in what you see every day, it kind of makes a lot more sense to you.
Chandler, it sounds like then each production of Godspell is different. How did Gainesville High School prepare for this?
We went to a retreat last weekend,
Yeah.
and it was a pretty hardcore retreat. We were there from Friday morning all the way until Sunday night, and we didn't leave. And at first, I have to be honest, I was definitely not looking forward to it. But
All
really,
drama all
yeah,
weekend long.
It's really rigorous.
Intense.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
intense. But actually seeing it and putting it together was actually really amazing. Seeing everything work out, and we kind of create the show, and the parables become our own, and just working on it. Time flew by because it really blew me away, the process. And I didn't believe it, Miss Ware at first, but she was right.
She was right. She was right.
Definitely right.
Taylor, what about you? The idea of going away for the entire weekend working on a show like this, what were you expecting and what actually happened?
Well, I was just expecting another one of the intense drama weekends, because for every show, we have a weekend where we learn the choreography and maybe do some of the staging and just make sure everything fits. And I figured, this would be another one of those. But this one was different. It started out, we were all just kind of meh, but then as it went along, we grew closer together. We kind of became a family, and the best thing for me personally, at least, was this kind of pushed God to the forefront for me. It had always been kind of back there, New Testament, Book of Matthew, all that, but this really shoved it to the forefront of my mind, and it made me think about things in a new light, which was an enlightening experience for me, and hopefully for everybody else too.
Well, like you said, going on that trip and just bonding with everybody was an experience, and just trying not to think that just because I'm playing the role of Jesus that I'm better than them or I have a better role. I'm one of them, just one of the zany guys in this play. It's an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm happy that I have this chance to show to the community what this play is really about in this modern day.
Mm-hmm. Chandler, you play the role of Judas. Now, we all have a preconceived idea of who Judas was and Judas's relationship to Jesus. Who is Judas?
Well, like you said, people's initial thought about Judas is that he's this evil character who kills Jesus. But Judas goes a whole lot deeper than that. And over the weekend, I found out even more about the character Judas. And it's really tough, but it's a great experience to explore Judas, how close he was to Jesus and how they were best friends. And Judas loved Jesus, and he was a follower. I think he was just very arrogant, and that he wanted everything that Jesus was teaching, he wanted it to happen now. He didn't want to wait for the second coming, he wanted it to happen now. So he thought he was doing the right thing by betraying Jesus in the end, but he didn't listen, and his arrogance got in the way, and that was the ultimate.
The thing about this play isn't a lot of others. Each person has to create their own separate identity. And for this one, we made our own, but we don't have a predefined character. It's kind of an embodiment of what you are and how you would react to Jesus showing up just in the middle of the day. And the good thing is, since everybody did it together, we didn't develop individual characters that stuck out. They really complemented each other, and mine just became one part of an ensemble that worked together as a whole, which I think is a really neat experience if anyone ever has the chance to do that.
Let's talk about the actual performance, because the reason we're here today is because we want everyone to come and see what Gainesville High School has to offer the community when it comes to drama. Award-winning, we already know that across the nation. Chandler, I'm going to put you on the spot for giving all the information on the tickets, as I always do. So tell us, I'll tell you what, Robert, first of all, when is Godspell?
It is May 6th, 7th, and 8th at 7:30 at the warehouse at Gainesville.
Right here at the warehouse on the Gainesville High School campus, and now Chandler for the tickets.
And you can buy tickets during the week of the show outside the office and
During lunch.
During lunch.
Okay.
And also nightly at 6:30 at the box office during the week of the show. And you can also buy tickets online at Gainesville High School Theater at bellsouth.net.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Looking forward to Godspell. That's going to be May 6th, 7th, and 8th here at the warehouse. Tickets for Godspell are going very quickly, so be sure and get yours soon. Don't put that off, because it's going to be a great show.